हेलो। 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 बहुत खेड़ी है यार। इसको 1 पॉइंट चाहिए 2000 के लिए बस। यू आर द बेस्ट। थैंक यू टीओ बिरली भाई। आई डोंट नो हाउ डू यू नो दैट आई एम द बेस्ट।
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, you can feel the blue touch paper has been well and truly lit here. Everyone expects, in one of the greatest amphitheatres in this part of the world, the Estadio Más Monumental. So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, James Rodriguez. He's just got a wonderful left foot, it's as simple as that. He can put the ball on a sixpence from 50-plus yards, or whipping across right onto the toe of the striker. Needless to say, he's also got an eye for a spectacular goal or two himself. So this defence won't be giving him much time on the ball if they want a positive result out of this.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. James Rodriguez. Shot a goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That has not gone well. And he's quick to snatch it back. Can he finish?
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Not the most accurate pass. That has been cut short. Now it's Gullit. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Finding numbers sharp and uncompromising. Cafu. Gullit, renowned for his long-range shooting, and it's made its way to him. Cannavaro clears it away. Argentina yet to have an attempt on goal. Yamal, now can they get him away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Threads one in. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tabucci. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos.
मुझे लग रहा है तेरी दही मसाला मांग रही है मेरी तो मांग ही रही है भाई
Pirlo. No, that's been intercepted. He is just caressing the ball. Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Roberto Carlos. Cruyff. Nicely aimed pass. And he's been shifted off it. Nicely weighted ball. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Spread to the right. He's got away. Plays it in low. Buffon claims it. Safe hands. Yamal.
राहुल यार तू आगे वाला कॉमेडी लिखे जा रहा है
Oh, great run, magical.
नीम की दुनिया का बादशाह तू बन जाएगा एक दिन मुझे लगता
In comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. Hammers goes short. Hammers retreat. He's rising.
है रख तेरी
Mateus getting this one clear. He'll try from distance. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Hullet. That's the end of the first 45. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. We're on the move again. So neither side has yet broken through. And that's been won straight back. And it's James Rodriguez. It's James! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
James Rodriguez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rodri. Fluminense have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
राहुल है स्क्रीन पे
Have their third corner.
प्रियांशु राय
Oh, good effort. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Mateus. Now it's Luis Suarez. And here's Hullet. Pirlo, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Opts for safety. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Roberto Carlos. Fluminense appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de
Deeply
61.052.
frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And here's Suarez. And Mateus. Hammers makes a dash for it. Now it's Yamal.
मैच हो जाएगा ये देख वेबकैम देख तू दिख रहा हूँ तुझे बनियान उनियान में इसे बोलते हैं ऑनलाइन बेगिंग
Se está realizando un cambio.
कपड़े पहन के और करूँगा रात में, अब सोते समय इसी कपड़े में सोऊंगा।
Mateus, Ferdinand, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tanucci is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
रात भर चलती है स्ट्रीम मेरी, क्यूआर लगा रहा हूँ बस अब थोड़ी देर में।
Tanucci, now Pirlo, Mateus, and it's Zanetti, spread out to the left, and it's Zanetti. Roberto Carlos has the space to scheme, and it's hoisted clear. James Rodriguez gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Maldini cuts out the pass. Pirlo. James. Oh, this is a very good run. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff. And it's corner.
दही मसाला मांग रही है डोनेशन के लिए। क्यूआर कहाँ है?
All he needs to do is to
क्यूआर
place this
दूंगा भाई,
between the
टेंशन ना ले।
goalposts and basically let them attack it.
रात में मेरे को 1000 रुपए का टारगेट है कल की बडवाइजर और चखने के लिए।
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Luis Suarez.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
Cruyff. Oh, that's neat. And it's James Rodriguez. And he's got it. Oh, greatly!
हेडर
And that's a sharp finish. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
First breakthrough.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive. Fluminense clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And here's Suarez. Delivers the ball. And a header!
Yeah!
And he's stuck it away. They have stolen level at the last. Certain, searing, and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 10. Número
So
7.
changes afoot here,
Número
and from
21.
both sides.
Entran
Back to parity,
número
and there's
24.
barely any time
Número
left.
18.
Credit where it's
Número
due. This is
13.
great attitude.
Cambio.
Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Ferdinand is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Oh, can he get onto this? Nicely intercepted. So that's it.
प्लस होना चाहिए मेरा।
A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end.
प्लेयर और कभी भाई your team is stacked and crazy. Very much thank you भाई, I have paid so much of for this team. बारकोड से लगाओ। तुम जैसे लोग ही शरीफ आदमी को भिखारी बनने में मजबूर कर देते हो। लगाऊंगा क्यूआर कोड।
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the
भाई पाकिस्तान की टीम लेके खेलो।
The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
पाकिस्तान की टीम नहीं है गुरु यार, फुटबॉल में इंडिया की टीम तो है नहीं इसमें, सिर्फ 169 है। कल भाई वो करूँगा स्ट्रीम 007 राहुल, तब तू देखियो जेम्स बॉन्ड 007, और वीकेंड पे रेजिडेंट इविल रिक्वेलिंग करूँगा।
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned.
अब डोनेशन के लिए तेरे को बुलाना है, मेरा मॉडरेटर तू ही बन जा, पैसा इकट्ठा कर।
Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup. For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he preaches in that respect.
He does, indeed. And I think he's England's best all-round midfielder of his generation. A ball winner, great distributor, never stopped running, playmaker.
एक रील में देखा था, मैंने देखा था मोदी जी की टीम में अरे कस्टम फीफा की टीम होती है, गांधी जी एम्बापू बन जाते हैं एम्बापे की जगह।
Tries a shot.
नेमार बन जाता है बीमार।
Madrid
और
have the chance to
रोनाल्डो
go
भाई
the
तो
other
जानता ही
way.
है तो।
It's
ओ
Pirlo.
वाह क्या गोल है।
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that
तो
so
जरा भाई
often.
तो इतना लेट तक नहीं जगता।
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Suarez. Pinches it off him. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
रोनाल्डो
And the
रोनाल्डो
score
भाई
is
की टीम
1-0.
से मैच करो।
Bergkamp. Goal kick.
ब्रो आईडी रिकवर कर सकते हो, मेरा आईडी हैक हो गया है। भाई तुम्हारे रिकवर करने के चक्कर में तुम मेरा हैक करवा दोगे, जाने दो। जो जीवन में चले गए, जो
That's
चला
just
गया,
playing it safe and simple.
जो जीवन में चला गया उसके बारे में मत सोचो।
Madrid with another corner.
बोर्ड के भाई मोबाइल अकाउंट था कि स्ट्रीम अकाउंट है?
Madrid have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Chips it through. It's a pretty loose pass. Lam. He's in a great position here. He has found a way through.
ऑफिस स्पेस मौसी वर्सेस रोनाल्डो करो। नेक्स्ट मैच लगाता हूँ मौसी वर्सेस रोनाल्डो।
Has simply triggered a
वो सो
collective
जाइए तो।
determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert.
दूर के वाइब्स भाई का तुम रिकवर करवा दो तब तक अकाउंट।
Impressive.
वो कह रहा है मेरा रिकवर करा दो, उसका 1.5 लाख का अकाउंट है।
Looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And the finish!
बच गया यार।
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Madrid have their third corner. Neuer claims
एक एक बराबर हो गया ना,
Argentina
पूरा सीरियस होके एक गोल मार दे।
forward now. That's a sharp pass. Nicely intercepted. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Van Dijk. Played towards the
मेरी
other
दो ही
side.
मसाला मांग रही है।
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And this is Bullet. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gerrard. Now that looks a decent ball. Diouf. Chance!
भाई साहब
And that's a tiny finish.
ये नहीं जाने देगा लग रहा है।
And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Madrid have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Just eases him off the ball. Zanetti. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, that's superb. And he's in on goal. And a chance!
ओ तेरे गोल मस्त मजा आ रहा है. हेलो आरब गेमर भाई.
All square in a matter
नरू भाई आ गया. प्राइम अल हलादी को भी बनाता हूँ, उसको हल्दी लगाता हूँ, टेंशन लो.
to the importance
इतनी
of
आसानी से
a
जीतने नहीं दूंगा.
committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
इसकी दही में मसाला लगा के रहूंगा.
And the shot!
साले.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Madrid with the lead. And that brings the first half to a close. Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
ऐसे मन नरू भाई टेंशन ना लो. मैच तगड़ा करूंगा, तेल दिन नहीं हारूंगा.
Argentina really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
It's going across goal. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Tchouaméni makes a dash for it. Oh, that's a key interception. Zanetti looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, no joy this time. Goes long and straight.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Panucci is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Tchouaméni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking for the run. Panucci, and he's running through. Oh, he's having a goal!
यार.
Just off target.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
That's rather hopeful.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Picked out brilliantly.
ये
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
नरू भाई बताओ क्या करा जाए. इतना मुश्किल हो रहा है.
Argentina needing a change of fortune here. And here's Bergkamp. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Looking early.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
So we've reached the hour mark. And he's intervened well there. That's a lovely, neat pass. Not the most accurate pass. Panucci.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them. There's the shot! And that's a good finish. Again, we are level. What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful. Well, it really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 9.
So changes afoot
El
here,
dorsal
and
15.
from both
El
sides,
dorsal 20.
Argentina
El
drag
dorsal
themselves
22.
back again.
हालैंड ले आया सब साला
Expected, Peter, when you
स्पैम ही कर
two
देते
strong
हैं।
teams are fairly equal standing. The
El
outcome
dorsal
should
13.
all come down to finishing.
El dorsal 3.
Now it's Haaland.
El dorsal 19. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Threatening ball. Seedorf.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Panucci. Oh, this is a very good run. Great vision. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Seedorf. Love and Seedorf! Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Bale. Oh, great leap! Goal! Argentina! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
That pass is
दही इसकी मसाला मांगेगी अभी।
Madrid really need to end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
अरे
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
यार बच गया साला ये।
And that could have brought them level.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
सही सलाह को रुका जाए। वर्सेस रोनाल्डो करेंगे।
Cambio de jugadores.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Haaland. That is good alertness. And that is a little undercooked. Aims beyond the defence. Engages and forces him off the ball. Chouameni. Adams. Adams! They're going to be quick to recover this. And that has been cleared.
Madrid really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front.
He's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
चलो टोनी एडम्स मार रहा है।
Bruff really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's being shifted off it.
Habrá
Now
3
they get him
minutos de
away.
descuento.
Now this could be a chance. Cafu. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Added time.
नारू भाई बोला था ना।
There goes the whistle.
क्या समझ रहे हो मुझे?
Bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done.
ये भी अच्छा प्लेयर लग रहा है यार। बहुत मेहनत करवाई है इसने। हैं? अब नहीं हंसेगा नारू, देखा साला मैं हारता हूँ तभी हंसता है। सही है बेटा। कौन सा प्लेयर से खेलूं तो बताना रो। टीम परफेक्ट चल रही है इस टाइम, कोई चेंजेस नहीं। क्यूआर कोड लगा दिए भाई। अब कौन आया, कोई सस्ता प्लेयर आ जाता, 4 पॉइंट मिल जाते। अब बांग्लादेशी आ जाते। इसको कैसे भी स्किल देनी है, हेडिंग और एरियल सुपीरियरिटी, क्योंकि इसकी हाइट वाइट भी ठीक है। चल 30 से जाएगा डिम्बेले या एम्बापे पे। अरे भाई कितनी सेटिंग करेगा।
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. It is quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course, we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. So that's got things underway. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And here's Azar. Cafu does really well to win the ball there. Pirlo. Zanetti. Now Pirlo. Mateus. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that was asking for too much. Cafu. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Oh, good read.
क्या बग रहा है?
That really well and stopped it.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Van Dijk. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And it's Lam. It's Pirlo. Bullet touches it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Can he finish?
यार
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Zanetti. Now, can they get him away? That's going across goal.
अरे
The keeper gets his hands on it.
4 पॉइंट चाहिए गुरु यार, थोड़ा सा रहम कर लो.
Well read, nice interception. And here's Hullet. So it is still 0-0. And this is Hullet. Rijkaard.
Bangladesh definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Mateus. Roberto Carlos. Oh, super find. And he's certainly on. Stylish header! And it's come
Hey.
back to him. But he's left
गेमिंग बॉय भाई हाय भाई हाय.
He may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
That's been cut out, well played. Pirlo, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack.
क्या फाउल हो?
Before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know.
कौन सा ग्राफिक में खेलते हो? कस्टम ग्राफिक है भाई, मीडियम लेवल होगा.
Has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. And it's Zanetti. Cristiano Ronaldo. Half an hour played now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rijkaard. Now he's running away. Bullet.
शिट यार, गोल चला गया भाई.
Mateus. Chance for a shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Argentina really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Cannavaro. Rodri. And it's Robertson. Rodri, very much a man of this moment. Closing in on goal. No foul, says the referee. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he cuts out the supply. Bullet. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Zanetti. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. He's not got that
Bullet.
quite right. Rodri.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And it's Gullit. Van Dijk. Played out towards the right wing. Cafu. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. He has a look up.
बच गया.
For the first half, that is that. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Solid, very solid actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. Down to business again.
Argentina have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Gullit. That has been slung wide. Now it's Mbappe. There's the shot!
बच गया, बच गया.
Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Mbappe clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Cafu. And it's Pirlo. Mateus, never out of the action for very long. Roberto Carlos. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Roberto Carlos goes short. It's a good-looking delivery, expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Argentina clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Oh, well played, well played.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Gullit being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on...
Tries a shot! It's hit.
ओह, बढ़िया.
He's stuck it away. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Argentina are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed,
La cantidad de
because we have a
espectadores de
very
este
different game on our hands
partido fue de
now.
60.179.
Ended up in no man's land. Mbappe going after that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Lewis Swan. Shot, surely! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort. Bangladesh really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh,
ए
greatly!
यार, मार ही नहीं रहे.
Just off target.
He did so
इतने
well.
सारे चांसेस बना दिए.
About the accuracy.
Rijkaard. Turns back here, probably the best option. It is a corner.
Cambio en Argentina. Número
It's their
7.
second corner of the game.
Número 10. Número 15. Luis Suárez. Entran número 18. Número 24. Número 4.
Keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a
Game over. Phone check.
at least one of them count.
Argentina.
मेरे चक्कर गेम आ रहा है। क्यूआर कोड डाल रहा हूँ भाई, मैं बीच में जानता हूँ तू डोनेशन लेके दे के ही रहेगा। ऑनलाइन तू चाहता ही है,
Great run he's made from deep.
मुझे भी ऑनलाइन कैटेगरी में डालना चाहता है
From fullback.
ताकि मेरे ऊपर भी
Unsuccessful.
एमएलएम तो हो ही गया था, अब ऑनलाइन बैगिंग में लक्ष्य चौधरी
And here's Cristiano
मजे ले।
Ronaldo. Looking here to chip it through. Important interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Zanetti. Seedorf going
अरे
face to face with his great rival.
क्यूआर कोड लगा डाल रहा हूँ, ठीक है।
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Messi.
क्या क्या करना पड़ रहा है राहुल यार तेरे चक्कर में।
Bangladesh really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That is a brilliant interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's in shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pass somewhat off target. And here's Aguero. And the pass is intercepted.
अगला गोल खाने का टाइम आ गया मेरे।
He's had a shot!
जब इतनी भसड़ होने लगे तो समझ जाना।
There seemed no way back, but they are level. That was a given. It always was.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
It's a promising position. No way through, so back it comes. Straight shot! Oh, and that was
चलो मेरे ही माइनस होंगे।
damage in the end. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I
Se van a
don't see
jugar
there being
4
enough
minutos
time
de
for them to
compensación.
try again.
And the finish!
चले जा, बहुत सही।
Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
एक्टिंग लेवल पर तेरा जी। कमेंट पढ़ भाई प्रियांशु,
Just way too
उस वाली चैट के।
He was never going to stop it.
उसकी चैट के भिखारी वाले के कोई सब्स्टिट्यूशन बचा है, पहले सब्स्टिट्यूशन करो।
Cambio en Argentina. Número 17.
So changes afoot
Número
here,
6.
and from both sides.
Entran número
Argentina
5.
now on the
Número
verge
8.
of victory.
Cambio.
Save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
And that is that. Argentina have emerged victorious in this match of thrills.
हाँ भाई,
One
शायद
goal
2000
ultimately
पूरे
proving the difference.
2006। अब नरू की आंखें खुल गई होंगी। घटिया घटिया प्लेयर साला इतना तगड़ा कैसे खेल रहे हैं? ये मैं ही बेकार। रैंक 1800। 3000 पहुंच गए लोग। ये रहा मेरा फेवरेट प्लेयर, यही है। ऐसे खेल लेते हैं कभी स्कूल से। नरू रो के भाग गया, सही हुआ। सॉरी यार, मैं तो ऐसे मजाक कर रहा था। तुम क्यों भागोगे यार? तुम तो मेरी खुशी से, जीत से खुश हो रहे होगे। नरू भाई क्या हो गया? कुछ तो बधाई दो यार। चौथी बार 2000 पार किया है मैंने। और एक बार तो जब पार किया था, जब 2200-2300 ही रैंक होती थी मैक्स। नरू आ 1v1 जल्दी, दोपहर का बदला लेना है तो। चीज मिल रहा है। एक PS5 उधार लेना है बस अपने दोस्त से, कितनी बार मांगा, दे ही नहीं रहा है वो। खुद नहीं खेलता और रखे रहता है, पर देता ही नहीं है। यही पास में 100 मीटर दूर रहता है बस। PS में भी एक ई फुटबॉल का अकाउंट बना लेता हूँ। Yo, I'm playing you with you होगा ना भाई? मतलब तुम खेल रहे हो क्या अभी?
So bring it on. Height, expectation,
Crazy
emotion.
team by the
The
way.
game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.